So, dude, why are you here? What are you here to promote?
Well, if you're a smart person and you do any sort of marketing or like promotion, or you're like trying to like
no one that listens,
right? No one that's got their own shit going. You network, and I've in this last year since I saw you boys, like I've been really proud of myself on the networking thing.
Yeah.
Because more than anything, it's like I'm not just trying to promote myself or help myself. I'm down to help you too, right? Which is sick. And with this, I figured it'd be a good opportunity to promote the Make 'em Smile event. Which, do you like kids? You like to see smiles on children's faces?
Yeah, as long
Let me
as
ask you a question. Hold on, stop. When you were a child, you had gifts under your tree, did you not?
Yeah.
Okay, let me tell you something. Make 'em Smile is an event that is a toy drive that is to put smiles on kids' faces that aren't used to having presents under the tree.
Okay.
With a train going around it. Lots of decorations and bright lights.
What do they got?
December 20th, Friday, this coming Friday, doors at 8, $10 entry or bring a toy.
So a toy is a free entry?
Yes, if you bring a toy, you basically get it for free. It's at the Brew House, great spot, the old knitting factory. If people aren't familiar, they got a sweet little spot in there. I've been to a few concerts.
Yeah, I have too. It's pretty sick.
It's put on by my boy K Riz. This is the 5th annual. Last year I did it. He brought live music and a bunch of, he did some raffles and he had some vendors there. And it was really a cool event. And just like any stand-up show or any podcast, I really just invite myself to that shit. And you wouldn't believe how far inviting yourself onto some shit will take you. So I invited myself back onto the 5th annual. I invited myself to be promo team 2, which I am. Like when we call each other and we're talking about promoting it and shit, I am promo team 2. Shout out K-Riz, promo team 1. But this is the event, the 5th annual Make 'em Smile event. It is really good. There's going to be live music. There's going to be some comedy with your boy.
You're doing a set.
I'm doing a set.
Nice.
Like, I know you guys are like, yeah, I'm not going unless you do a set. Come to this one. I'm going to do a set. And like I said, if you love children, which seeing smiles on kids' faces is a,
it's a good thing.
A good thing for you.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah. It's a great thing. Is it a good thing for you?
It is.
Good.
It is one of the best.
Is it a good thing for you, Alex?
It's all right.
I feel like Fiki's the type of cat that's going to give back. He might not smile while giving back,
but he's going to give back. Though. He'll smile on the inside.
He'll like let you know, like, dude, I'm glad we did that. You know, like on the low later.
I'm busy.
Like I said, it's at the brew house. It's the old knitting factory. It's 211 North Virginia Street, Reno, Nevada, 89501. Right downtown there. 100% of the proceeds benefit Eddie House and the WACCS, Women and Children's Center of the Sierra. So they raise money, they raise toys for kids. And like I said, and last year, the coolest part for me being a part of that was I obviously brought some toys, but seeing him the next day, send me some videos of him taking the toys to these kids and giving back and seeing the smiles on their faces for real. Because if anybody was to ask me, Joe, why do you do comedy? Or why do you try to do all this stuff? Why do you go extra on your stories on Instagram? Why do you do this? It's because I love more than anything to see people smiling. Like that's
your shit. Hey, so
that's my shit. Okay. You know what I mean? Sorry to give you the jingle, but that's my thing. Yeah. I love to see people smile. So
if someone's listening to this right now, is there anything that we could do for the listeners from this show on there? Like,
obviously anybody trying to, so there's been some different things that have been donated. There was like a gym thing where like $900 worth, like the slide into a gym. Elite Boxing is the one that did it. Shout out to my boy Blaze Byington. So you can win that, and then you go in there and like basically $900 worth of working out in there was donated to this cause, and people bid on that and raffle on that, which I think is great. So any sort of sponsor or anybody that wants to give back, things will be raffled off. Any money, like I said, will be given to the WACCS. So yeah, DM K Riz or your boy Joe Comedy 775, and we'll get it going. It's a week away.
Boom.
It's a week away. Like I said, bring a toy. Mm-hmm. If you don't got a toy, bring $10.
Bring some examples of some toys for people, because when people, I always used to hear that on the radio, like toys for tots and shit. Like I'm like, what's a cool toy? Like what type of kids? Toy? Like.
So being a dad of 3, which is shout out to Paps. being a dad of 3, cool toys. Honestly, for me,
no, for the kids.
Well, this is what I'm getting at, JP.
Just
do me a
kidding.
favor
Just
and
kidding.
shut the fuck up for a second. Like, no one cares, JP. Shut up. Like, I know why Fiki gets frustrated now sometimes. Like,
You get it?
Cállate tu la boca. Pinche güero.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I hate you. Yeah,
Feliz
yeah. Oh, please
Navidad.
tell me.
Yeah.
Dad. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, what's a good toy?
So
For
what
the
I was
kids.
getting at is, from my perspective as a father, like, toys are cool.
Yeah.
Toys are cool, but things that are functioning for a child to use, whether it be like some school supplies because they've been in the school year a little bit, like giving them back some school stuff, or some shoes, or like a scarf or a beanie or a sweatshirt, or stuff that kids that don't get toys all the time could actually use on a daily basis, I think is dope.
Yeah.
So if I was gonna like bring a toy, I might bring like, if I was gonna bring a boy toy, I might bring like a monster truck.
Okay.
You're going to tell me that the Gravedigger monster truck unwrapping when you're not used to getting gifts is going to be one of the most monster gifts you've ever gotten in your life? Right? But I might also throw in a youth beanie that's sick, that has the Cars cat on it, Lightning McQueen.
Right.
Right? Or I might throw in a jacket. Or I might throw in a scarf. I'm just saying, like, something that a kid not only can play with, like a toy, but he can also use from a day-to-day basis, I think is a great way to give back. You know, so it's like toys and anything new that a kid can unwrap and be stoked on. Now, if you're a kid,
Yeah.
JP,
Yeah.
you want that monster truck. I know you do. But if you unwrap a sweater, you know, you're going to be thankful and appreciative of getting this new sweater, but
You're not going to be as pumped.
you'd probably rather have the monster truck.
Yeah.
So, like, I expect you, when you show up on Friday the 20th at the 5th annual Make 'em Smile event on 211 North Virginia Street, Reno, Nevada 89501, I'm expecting you to have a toy and something functionally that the kid can use from a day-to-day basis.
I
So like
remember
a beanie or some gloves or something.
I
'Cause it's cold out
remember
here.
one time my dad's ex-girlfriend for one Christmas got me a fucking chest protector that was ugly as fuck, and I was not pumped. So what? Like, I'm thinking, like, what if a
Well,
gift?
you're not getting a kid a fucking chest protector, dude.
Well, I might.
They don't have a bike.
I might.
This is for
What if
kids
I?
that like,
What
don't
about a
have
bike?
shit.
JP,
What
bro.
about a bike? That's a good gift.
You spoiled bastard.
A bike. What do you
A
mean? I'm
bike.
spoiled?
No. If you scroll,
it's my fault,
I'm sorry.
dude. Now
I'm
it's
sorry.
my
Like,
fault,
where you were
dude.
just going a second ago, I was just like, dude, okay, clearly this fool's had presents under the tree every year. Okay, but I'm just saying, you're
Yeah.
talking about going to Wally World and grabbing a mongoose.
Yeah. That'd be sick.
That would be sick.
right.
That would be sick.
I'm not talking me. I'm just saying maybe someone listening.
Maybe someone donated a bike.
You never know.
I feel you, bro. Honestly, all jokes aside, I know I'm a joke comedy guy. Ha ha ha, always making jokes and shit. But this event to me is super rad because of what it does for kids, bro. And,
Okay.
and as a dad, I love kids so much. And I was thinking about it the other day. Like, my kids are so blessed. Like, they really do have a great life, and they get lots of presents and stuff. So to be able to be a part of something that truly gives back, shout out again to K-Riz, is really special for me. So, like, stop messing around. You better come with a bike on Friday.
No, I'm not coming with a bike. I'm telling you that right now.
Okay,
Sorry,
you and
kids.
Fiki go halves on, like, a little bike.
That'd be sick.
Do you think that boy would smile? That kid would smile? Or that little girl, if you got a little princess bike, do you think she'd smile?
They fucking better, dude. Or they getting a folding chair to the face.
How do you-
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Dude,
Of course they
you
fucking smile, dude.
Exactly.
Of course
I'm
they-
just saying, dude, like, it feels great to give back. The more you receive should be the more that you give, in my opinion. I think that's the way that it should be.
Hey, that's the way the cookie crumbles, guys. Everyone go get a fucking mongoose or a next bike for the kids, boys and chicks sizes, you know?
Listen, you guys do not have to get bikes.
You do. No, you do. Bikes, PS4s. We want the fucking 2 or 3 bouncy balls in the center of Walmart aisles. You know what I'm talking about. Those big netted things. We want 2 or 3 of those. And we want Reno Monopoly edition.
If 5 people that listen to this podcast gave a toy because they listened to this and they, maybe showed up on Friday and brought some people and brought a toy or gave that $10 entry, thank you. You don't got to bring a fucking bike. You're tripping a little bit. Like, don't make them feel obligated to bring bikes.
Okay, bring a bouncy ball. I'm just kidding, dude.
You're really fluctuating the fucking spectrum, bro.
Dude.
And you're starting to make me boil inside a little bit.
Blood's boiling.
Blood's hot.
No, it's all. They know I'm kidding, dude.
No.
They
Make
know
them smile.
I'm kidding.
5th annual.
What day?
December 20th, Friday.
Friday. What time does
Doors
it start?
at 8.
8? So it's like a concert / comedy show.
It's live music, comedy, raffles, prizes, vendors.
What time are you
There'll
going
be a
on?
DJ spinning.
What time are you going on? Do you know?
So I told him, so last year it was like I said, it was a lot of hip hop, which was dope. I got to see a lot of local artists. There's a lot of talented people in this town, dude, seriously. And I love bringing exposure to that talent. It doesn't necessarily have to be comedy. I love bringing exposure to anybody that's got talent in Reno because there is honestly a lot of talent. And honestly, like, the community should be a little tighter on all that talent. And everybody should help each other out a little bit more. But it was a lot of hip hop. So it was like halfway through it, time out from the hip hop. Next to the stage, Joe Comedy. And I went up there and I was just like, yo. And one of my jokes, like right off the jump, was I came up after this cat, shout out Salvi Baba. I came up right after Salvi Baba and a couple other rappers that were getting after it. And it had nothing to do necessarily in relation to Salvi Baba, what he was rapping about, because his songs were fire. But my first joke, like getting into it, was just like, yo, I love how hip hop guys, you know, some of them be like, guns, drugs, money, murder. Get the cat, get the check, get the strap. And then afterwards, they be like in a post interview, and the first thing that they say is like, "Oh no, honestly, dog, I just want to thank God." I'm like, time out, okay? The guns, drugs, money, murder. I'm pretty sure that ain't old JC. I'm pretty sure. You know what I'm saying? MGK, baby. I'm pretty sure that's the right thing. Guns, drug, money, murder?
Yeah.
Bought my mom a house.
Pick one.
I don't know. So I started off, you know, and then I rolled into it and I talked about how I still believe in sentence, and we can get into that a little later, but it was just tough. So this year, I'll probably go on shortly after 8. I think I want to start the jump.
There we go.
Which is cool because I know JP's excited. He's like, we're only coming in. And he like eats a super fucking ice cream scoop of peanut butter. Yeah, go on and do a set.
Well, dude, it's super cool, but you're always the funniest person. And I'm like, fuck, I wish Joe Comedy would be out there longer.